Good afternoon, kids. A very, very good afternoon. And I'm sure all are excited and the children are joining. We have 2 more minutes. You can check our oriental backgrounds, right? All in red. Angela Miss, it's very good. If you can put a screenshot for me. Somehow today
Yes.
I'm not able to get screenshot. For some reason, my screenshot is not working.
One second. I'm going to.
I'm not sure why it's not working.
Yeah, happens. Okay, I've taken a few. I hope I got them also.
Yeah, no problem. Good afternoon, Ni hao, ma'am. I'm super excited to learn Mandarin. Thank you so much for taking time and putting up a session for us. Ni hao, 我的名字是
Yes, sir.
QQ，是我的泰国名字。哇，你是泰国人吗？你好，ma'am，谢谢。They have done
Yeah.
little
Yeah, they already know.
they must have done little research or maybe use some app or YouTube to learn something. Thank you, children. This is very exciting that if you know. Okay, Miss Angela, I'm going to tell you that today we have a live Kahoot.
Okay.
Live Kahoot is super exciting. We will get the leaderboard right here. One instruction that in the Kahoot they have to write their names. Like last before this we had Korean webinar, so they put like army, Blackpink, BTS boys. We cannot take the names. Please do not write anything, write your name.
Own name. Please write
Otherwise,
your own name, guys.
yes, otherwise you will not be announced as a winner.
So
Okay.
after this webinar, I have to share a link and they'll open the link like that.
No. I will save the screen and I will save the game pin in the chat, and the game will be on the live. They will be
Ah,
playing and we will be seeing how, and it was
yes.
very exciting. Korean webinar played by 500 children and it was too exciting to see the response of children. So children,
Ah,
study well. Okay, Angela Miss,
okay.
over to you.
Yes.
We are reaching
Let's
100 children. You
begin.
can start now and I am here. You can call me for anything.
Okay. Hello everyone, 大家好，我是你们的中文老师，我叫安宁。I am your Chinese teacher. My name is Angela. Ning is my 中文名字 Chinese name. I am now going to share my screen with you, and we will begin. So first, after this presentation, towards the end of the presentation, I'm going to read all the questions that you have answered. I will not be able to answer the questions in between. So I will try to repeat myself, make myself as clear as possible. If there are any doubts, you can type it. And at the end, I'm going to address all the questions. So no worries there, guys. Okay, so let us begin. A little fact about Mandarin Chinese. Let me just present this. Okay, it is the most spoken language in the world. Chinese is the most spoken language in the world with 1.3 billion speakers. Yes. And everywhere you go, anywhere you go in this world, you will come across the Chinese. And the happiness that you'll be able to communicate with them, that feels different. So also when it comes to grammar, Chinese has a very easy grammar as compared to any other language, including English. You know, the grammar structure, the sentence formation, the tenses, they're all very simple to understand. So let us begin. So now, okay, before we begin, now, as you know, Chinese is a language that has characters, you know, unlike English or Hindi, we have our alphabets. They are made of particular sounds. You just combine those sounds and you spell your words. Like we have A to Z, right? We have alphabets, and all the words in the dictionary are made of those A to Z. Unfortunately, there are no alphabets as such. Each and every word that we learn has something called a character. Yes, those characters are made up of particular elements for sure. Similar words have similar elements to identify the meaning of the character, right? But basically, this is the script. This, these are all called Chinese characters. So now, at first, for a beginner, learning these characters can be a little tricky, right? In your first class, I can't tell you, okay, let's go ahead and learn 100 characters. Kinda tough. right? That is why there's something called pinyin. Pinyin that was introduced. Pinyin. Pinyin is made up of initials, finals, and tones. There are 4 tones in the Chinese language. All this that you see, these are all tones. These are all tones. There are 4 tones. Now, tones are very, very, very important in Chinese language. Very important. Now, all of the languages have tones. Okay. There are 4 tones. All the languages have tones, including English, Hindi. Usually, we change our tone to change to express an emotion, right? When we are angry, our tone is different. When we're sad, tone is different. Happy, tone is different, right? But here, there are 4 tones to indicate the meaning of the word. As the tone changes, the meaning of the word changes. That's how important tones are. I'll quickly brief you through the tones and then we move ahead. There are 4 tones. I'm going to use the letter A. Okay, this is pronounced as A. So your first tone is a flat tone. Okay, this is just a straight line on the alphabet. So what you have to do is just stretch the alphabet a little. Stretch. So it goes A, A, A. Then is your second tone. Also, I'm using the same example of A. It is a rising tone. So here your pitch goes from down to up. Ah, ah, ah. You hear the difference? Ah, ah. Then comes to your third tone. This is how it looks like, a V. Okay. Here you go from down to up. Ah, ah, ah. You hear that? Ah. That is very important in the third tone. Ah, like a hook in your voice. Ah. And then the fourth tone is a falling tone. It's just a sudden tone. Ah, like we say kya, like that. So 4 tones. Ah, ah. Okay, 4 tones, very important tones. You pronounce the tones wrong, the entire meaning of the word or something that you're trying to convey changes. So now, since we know the 4 tones, let's move ahead and let's read our first word, the very important word, a very important word, a very important greeting that you use when you first meet somebody. Let's read. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Ni means you. You, the preposition you. Hao means good. Hao means good. So you good together, you combine, you get a greeting. Hello. When you meet someone for the first time, you greet them with ni hao. Ni hao. Got it? Ni hao. Ni hao. Next, your next greeting is thank you. So now the letter X is pronounced as sh. Sh. Okay? So we go xie, 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 xie. And 4 tone, right? Falling tone. Xie, 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 which means thank you. Xie, 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 xie. I hope you all got that. Xie, xie. Next is goodbye, which is zai, zai, chien. So your letter J is pronounced as ch. Zai, chien. Again, 4 tone, so your pitch just falls. Zai, chien, zai, 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 chien, zai, chien, zai, chien means goodbye. Zai, chien literally means again, meet you again. Then it translates to goodbye. Zai, chien, zai, chien. Okay, so let's read these greetings once more. First, we'll read it slowly. The second time, we'll read it faster. Ni hao, xie xie, zai jian. Ni hao, xie xie, zai jian. Perfect. I hope all of you got that. Now let's move ahead to our next slide. There we go. Always happens. 1 second, guys. There. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Your next is, okay, these are examples. Who are these people? We have 2 mascots that Skill Life has, Gauri and Bao, which is actually Pao, Gauri and Pao, or Bao. Gauri and Pao. So now let's use their examples. This, I'm sorry for this. This is Ni Hao. Ni Hao. When we converted the format, this messed up a little. So this is Ni Hao. Ni Hao Bao. Ni Hao Gauri. Simple. So you say Ni Hao followed by name. Ni Hao Bao. Ni Hao Gauri. 谢谢包，谢谢 Gauri。再见包，再见 Gauri。好的。Okay, next. Something goes wrong here. Oh, like that. Okay. Now let's move ahead to our greetings. We're going to continue our greetings. So now the first one, Zao, Zao Shang Hao, Zao Shang Hao. As I told you, in Ni Hao, Hao means good. So similarly, when we say good morning, we say first we put the word morning and then we put good. Right? Everything is the other way around of how English language works. So first comes your morning, then comes good. So morning, which is Zao Shang. Zao Shang is morning. Zao Shang is morning. Then we put the word good. Hao. Hao. Then it becomes good morning, which is Zao Shang Hao. Zao Shang Hao. Okay, I'm going to say it once more. Zao Shang Hao. Good morning. Similarly, Wan Shang. Wan Shang. Wan Shang means evening. Wan Shang means evening, and then after evening we put a word Hao. Hao means good. So Wan Shang Hao means good evening. Wan Shang Hao. Wan Shang Hao means good evening. So let's read good morning and good evening again. Zao Shang Hao. Wan Shang Hao. Right? So now, I want you to open your mouth as much as possible. Use your mouth, exaggerate a little, no problem. But the way you use your mouth, your tongue is very important to get the right pronunciation out. Okay? Do not limit yourself. It's okay if it sounds exaggerated. That's how you will improve. So open your mouth. Zao Shang Hao. Wan Shang Hao. And the last one, Wan An. Wan An. Wan means night. An means peaceful. Then it translates to good night or have a peaceful night. So Wan An. Wan An. Got it? Let's read these 3 once more. First slowly, second time faster. So 早上好，晚上好，晚安。早上好，晚上好，晚安。Perfect. Next, we'll move ahead to how to introduce yourself. Not just saying your name, but how to even ask. You meet someone, after hello, the second thing you may ask is, what is your name? So now, first I'm going to read it for you, okay, so you get the pronunciation right, and then I'll explain it to you syllable by syllable, okay. Here also you have some grammar points, so let's move ahead. So as I told you, in ni hao, ni means you. It's a pronoun, you, okay, ni. Then we have jiao, okay, the letter J pronounced as ch. Right? So, ni jiao, okay? Jiao, ni jiao, 什么？你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？ Let's read it once more. 你叫什么名字？ I hope you got that. 你叫什么名字? Now, it translates to what is your name? 你叫什么名字? But now let's find out the literal word by word meaning. So, 你 means you. 叫, 叫. 叫 means to be called. This is a verb which means to be called. 你叫什么 means what. It's an interrogative pronoun. What? 你叫什么 and 名字 is a noun. Name. So if you literally translate, it means you are called what name. You are called what name. 你叫什么名字? Okay? Now, how do you answer that? Very simple. Now, the best part about Chinese language is the grammar, which is very easy. And the sentences, the questions are formed in such a manner that the word directly replaces the answer. Okay, do you get it? The sentences, the questions are framed in a manner that it gets directly replaced by the answer without the structure changing at all, right? Like in English, you begin your sentence with what, correct? What is your name? This is a completely different sentence structure. My name is, the answer is a completely different structure than the question. Your question is beginning with what, and your answer is beginning with your pronoun, right? But here, the answer is very simple. With a question like 你叫什么名字? First thing you do is replace your pronoun, of course. So because it's a question, it's you. You replace the 你 with 我. 我 means I or me. 我 then 叫 remains as it is. 叫 remains as it is. And now in this, what is the question? 什么名字 is question. 什么名字 is your main question, which means what name? What name? I will simply remove that 什么名字 and add my name. Got it. So 你叫什么名字? You change your pronoun, your verb remains as it is. So you are maintaining the subject verb object structure. You are maintaining that throughout. Nothing is changing. So 你叫什么名字? 我叫 Gauri or 我叫 dash, like you add your name. 我叫 Angela. 我叫 Angela. So I hope all of you got that. We'll read both of them once more, once faster, once slowly, and the next time faster. So 你叫什么名字? 我叫 Gauri. 你叫什么名字? 我叫 Gauri. Got it? Now let's move ahead. Okay. So this is the example. 我叫 Bao. 我叫 Gauri. So my name is, and after 我叫, you add your name. As simple as that. That I am called this name. 我叫 Angela. 我叫 Bao. 我叫 Gauri. Okay? Now, then let's move ahead to how are you. After hello, the next thing you actually say before asking name is how are you? Very simple. So now we read ni hao means hello. You just add a ma at the end. You just add a ma and that becomes a question. It becomes an interrogative sentence. Ni hao ma. It literally means are you good? Ni hao ma. Ni hao ma. How are you? Ni hao ma. Then the answer, which means I am very good or I am fine, is, so you replace your ni with wo, of course, because this is a question. You, and now you're giving your answer. I am fine. So wo. Han. Han is your adverb, which means very. Han, which means very. How, we've been learning now throughout, how means good. So 我很好 means I am good or I am very good. 我很好, 我很好. So 你好吗? 我很好. 你好吗? 我很好. Again, 你好吗? 我很, this is not hen, please do not say hen. This is Han, Han, 我很好, 我很好. Perfect. Next, after your name, your greetings, the next question that you are usually asked is, where are you from? Which country are you from? So now how do you say that? Very simple structure. First, let's read names of the three countries that we'll be learning. So the first country is Yin Tu. Yin Tu. Say it with me. Yin Tu. This is not do, okay? This is not do. This is the. Yin Tu. Yin Tu. This is the se tak kiya. Yin Tu. Okay? So now, Yin Tu is India. Next, Chung. Chung. Okay, now when the letter ZH is combined, we get the sound ch. Okay, and it's not Zungguo. No, it's not Zungguo. Listen to my pronunciation very carefully. It's Chung, Chung, Guo, Chung, Guo. Now, now coming to the letter G. Okay, G is actually pronounced as K. Okay, the letter G is pronounced as K. K, this K. Okay, but when the syllable ends with G, like this chung, it's ending with G, you pronounce it as G. Okay, when the syllable is starting with G, you pronounce it as K. You get it? When a syllable is ending with G, you pronounce it as G. When it's starting with G, you pronounce it as K. So now in this, the first syllable is ending with G, so we will say chung, chung, because ZH combined makes the sound ch. So chung, chung. Now the next syllable is starting with G, So we say ku, k, kuo, kuo. So now let's say it again. Chung guo, chung guo, chung guo. 很好. Next, Mei, Mei, Guo, Mei, Guo. Guo we already know. Guo means country. Guo means country. So in this Chung Guo, Chung actually means middle. So middle country becomes China. Middle country, Chung Guo. And in this Mei, Mei means beautiful. Mei means beautiful. And Guo means country. So beautiful country is America. So most of the countries in Chinese are made up of transliteration. Okay, what do I mean by transliteration? Means when words are translated in a way that they sound just like the English name or their original name. Not necessarily it should have a meaning, but it just sounds like the original name. Most of the countries like Yin Tu, together alone Yin and Tu, when you combine them, they have no meaning as such because they sound like India, Yin Tu, Hindustan, like we say in Hindi, Hindu, Yin Tu, and most of the other countries. Some of the countries have a meaning like Chung Kuo, Mei Kuo, but most of them are transliterations. So now let's read names of the countries once more. Yin Tu, Chung Kuo, Mei Kuo, Yin Tu, Chung Kuo, Mei Kuo. Okay, you know names of these three countries. Now let's move ahead to how to say your nationality. So the structure is simple. We go subject, verb, name of country, plus we add a noun. Run, run. This run means a person. Run means person. And this sure is your verb, which means to be. So now, when I say I am an Indian, so wa means I, sure means to be, am, is, are, all have only one word, sure. So wa, sure. Then you add the name of your country, Yin Tu. And after the name of your country, you add the noun run. So name of country plus run makes you the person of that country, and then it translates to nationality. As simple as that. So now let's read this once more. 我是印度人。我是印度人。I am an Indian. Let's read this once more. 我是印度人。我是印度人。Similarly, remove the Yintu and add any other country. The second example is 我是中国人。我是中国人。I am Chinese. So this is this. Now you don't necessarily have to say I'm Indian person, even though there's the word person in there. Not necessary. You still will say I am an Indian. I am a Chinese. Okay? So similarly, 我是美国人. I am American. Okay? So very simple grammar. Now let's move ahead to the city that you live in. India is very big. The next question that you may be asked is where in India? So we will use a very simple structure. We use the subject, verb, preposition, location. So now, what preposition are we using here? You see this zai. This zai is a preposition which means at. Preposition which means at, in, they all mean zai. And it's compulsory before any location, right? I live in India, in Mumbai. Where is that in coming from? That's a preposition, right? So zai is an important preposition that is needed before you say or you're trying to mention any location. So now, what's your subject? War, since you're talking about yourself. So war. This is your verb, chew. Chew, because ZH together, ZH combined makes a sound, ch. So this is chew. Chew. Chew means to live. Chew means to live. So 我住在孟买。我住在孟买。Right? So I live in Mumbai. 我住在这里。我住在这里。I live in Delhi. So as now these are examples of transliteration. Mang Mai is the transliteration for Mumbai. Tali is the transliteration for Delhi. Not all the cities in India have a transliteration. Some of the popular cities do, like Mumbai, Delhi. Okay, so Mang Mai is Mumbai and Tali is Delhi. So your structure, we read it again. Zai is important. It's compulsory before any location. It is your preposition which means in or at. So 我住在孟买。我住在孟买。or 我住在 dash, name of any city. 我住在 Chennai, 我住在 Bangalore, 我住在 Hyderabad, wherever you are from. Your structure remains the same. 我住在孟买。我住在这里。Got it? I hope you all got it. Let's move ahead. Okay, let's move ahead and learn our colors. Okay, let's quickly do this. Colors are very, very simple. So, the first one, hey, hey, sir. Hey, sir. Hong, sir. Hong, sir. Liu, sir. So, hey, sir. Hong, sir. Liu, sir. So there's sir everywhere, right? You can notice it's common everywhere. This means color. So hey, hey, like hey, hello. Hey, sir, black. Hong, sir means red. Hong, sir means red. Lu, say it with me. Lu, sir. Lu, sir means green. Let's read it once more. Hey, sir. Hong, sir. Loser. Then Lancer. Very simple. Lan. You read it as it's written. Lancer. Huang, sir. Huang, sir. See, the syllable is ending with G, so you pronounce the G. So Huang Se. And the last one, Pai Se, Pai Se, Pai Se. So Lan Se, Huang Se, Pai Se. Okay, it's not necessary to memorize names of colors for your first class, but it'd be good if you do. So let's read the colors once more. Hei Se, black. Hong Se, Hong Se. It's not Hong Se, don't say Hong Se, it's Hong Se. Lu Se, green. Lan Se, it's not Lancer, please don't say Lancer. Lan Se, blue. Huang Se, yellow. Pai Se, white. Pai Se, Pai Se. Okay, so these are names of colors. So now, what do you guys have to do? You see this introduction pattern right in front of you. Okay, all these are the introduction patterns that we just did. Hello, 你好，我叫 dash，我是印度人，我住在孟买，谢谢，再见。So now I want all of you to make a video using the same introduction pattern, and yeah, just send it to us and we'll post it on our social media. Here, the structure, the introduction pattern is.
Miss, have you done numbers? You have done numbers?
No, numbers. Now we'll do numbers.
Yes. Okay, great.
Okay, just in the next 5 minutes we'll be done with numbers.
Okay, then we'll start the count. So let me know.
Okay. So this is your introduction pattern. Hello, my name is, I am this nationality, I live in this city. Thank you, goodbye. Don't forget, these are very simple, just 6 lines. Make a quick video and send it to us. Now we'll quickly move ahead to the most interesting part, which is numbers. Very simple numbers. We'll be learning numbers from 1 to 10. So let's go ahead and let's start. Number 1, E, E, E. Number 2. So you got this, number 1, E. So year plus E, E. And this is the first tone. So you stretch it. E. Second tone. R, 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 R. San, san. It's not san. Please don't say san. It is san, san, san. So E, R. San. Number 4 is sir. It's not C, okay? You're not pronouncing the E. You simply pronounce the S. So you say sir, sir. You're not saying C. You're saying sir, sir, sir. Okay? So E-R. San, sir. Number 5 is Wu, 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 Wu. So quickly. E-R. San, sir. Wu. Leo. It's not Liu. Please don't say Liu. It's Leo. Oh, open your mouth. Leo. 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 Now, letter Q is pronounced as ch. Ch. Okay? The letter Q makes the sound ch. So we will say chi. Chi. Like we say chi, chi. Then pa. So the letter B makes the sound p. Okay, p. So we say pa, pa, pa. Then we already know J makes the sound ch. So we say, just like we said Leo. Okay, we will say chio, chio. It's not chiu. It's not chiu. It's chio, chio. Open your mouth. Chio, chio. And last, number 10, SHI. So that I at the end has like a R sound. So we say sure, sure, sure. It's not she, okay? It's sure, sure. So we do this once more. Leo, chi, pa, chio, sure. Okay, we read 1 to 10 once more and we are done. E, R, san, se, wu, Leo, chi, Chio, Sh. I hope all of you got that. Any questions, any doubts? We'll solve it towards the end. So yes, ma'am, we are done with our numbers also.
Great. Where is the Kahoot? How to say Hyderabad? Miss, how to say Hyderabad in Chinese? Hyderabad, na? How to Bangalore?
Hyderabad, I don't think Hyderabad has a Chinese name. As I told you, not all cities
Children,
do.
yeah, you can
Yeah. So
always
you can
say your
simply say
city
Hyderabad.
name. Right. So now we'll be starting Kahoot. Okay, children, the Kahoot rule is you have to enter your name. Please do not enter any code name. We will not declare you winner for that. So you have to enter the
Your
name.
real name, guys.
Yes, the real name. Don't make it something which I will not understand only. Okay, I'm going to share the screen, Miss Angela, and
Yes.
there is a lot of fun going to happen.
Where to write? Someone's asking where to write. No, you don't have to write anything.
You just have to go to the www.kahoot.it and there you can enter. Play now and enter. Okay, there is a game page. www.kahoot.it. Go there.
So
And
open this link, guys, www.kahoot.it. Open it, and then it will ask you for game pin. So the game pin is flashing on your screen.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just
Okay,
have to
now?
enter. Like Navya, Aditi,
Okay, they started joining
Avantika.
this.
Yes. To mean to live, yes. How to unmute, guys? You cannot unmute yourselves. Angela, who someone's using my name? Or is someone here named Angela with the same spelling as mine?
Maybe her name is Angela or she is just okay. You will be declared winner if she wins. Angela, you will be
exactly. If this Angela wins, I'm getting the prize.
Yes.
Deal.
Children, fast! Come on, children, fast! I will start the game once you all join.
Ta chia how the spelling that you've typed Charita is wrong, but ta chia how means hello everyone. When you're addressing more than two people, you say ta chia how. Nine is chio and 10 is shi. Chio and shi.
We'll be starting in 3 more minutes, children.
In number 9, it's ch, 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 ch. So we say chio. Someone is saying it is not coming for me. Means, do you mean the link is not opening?
Children, it is easy. You just have to go to the www. See, it's written.
Yeah, just read.
Yeah.
Read the name of the website correctly and just add the correct
www.kahoot.it and then you have to enter the pin. It's easy, children. Everybody is joining. That means that there is no problem. So just check what the issue you are facing. I think there is no more names.
Are we guys done? Is everyone done?
Kids are joining.
So,
Miss kids are joining.
Yeah. Come on, guys, quick. Shows invalid code. No. Check again. Enter correct digits.
No
Enter
space.
Correct digits.
Children, no space in between. Children,
there's no space. Yeah. There's no space in between. So, no, just input the correct code. I'm sure you'll be able to join. Is everyone done? Kahoot. No. Kavya, see the screen. We have shared the screen. It is www.kahoot.it. They're not typing the correct spelling. See. Just one more minute you have. I hope everyone joins in another minute.
Yeah, I will just wait for one more minute and start because we'll get delayed for our upcoming French webinar. So here goes the Kahoot. BTS, start. So
BTS.
webinar quiz. Children, please pay attention and you have to click on the right answer. Okay, do you know how to say hello in Mandarin? Quickly, children, fast.
Choose your correct
fast.
answer.
Yes, what is hello? Yes, answer is very fast. Coming very fast, yes. Let's check how many correct answers. 90 children played and we have 76 correct answers and 14 wrong answers.
Why are you giving wrong answers?
And Angela, and obviously you are the top. Everywhere you are going to top now.
This prize is mine, huh? Whoever has input my name.
Yes.
Yes, Swara. I can read your message.
How do you say good evening in Mandarin? Yes.
Evening.
Angela, check the chat if they have any questions.
Yeah.
So only 17 mistakes, 68 correct answers. Very good. Let's see who is on the top.
You just have to click on the correct answer. That's all that you have to do.
That's all. Nikki. Okay, now the top is in Nikki. Very good.
Nikki is leading.
Nikki is leading.
Yes, Swarab, go ahead. Are you not playing the quiz?
Thank you in Mandarin. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, only 18 wrong answers, only 75 correct answers. Wow. And Soumya is on the top. What is Jaosangao? What is Jaosangao? Very good, excellent.
26 wrong answers.
Nikki is the correct topper.
Nikki is topping. Very good,
yes.
Nikki.
How do you say good night in Mandarin?
Wow. Nice.
Nikki, wow. What is number 8 called in Mandarin? Wow. There is 59 correct answers. Scoreboard.
Nikki is leading. What is Chio mean?
What is Chio means? I think this. Isika topping now.
Okay, we have 65 correct answers.
Yes,
Ishika is leading. Number 2. Very nice.
Ishika.
Ishika leading again. 6 more
Yes,
questions.
great.
Go. Leo. Very nice. You have 57 correct answers.
Ishika. Ishika is in like on top.
Perfect. Very nice.
Ishika.
Mhm.
Another three
Three more
questions,
questions.
children. 3 more questions.
Number 1. Very nice.
Ishika again.
Wu.
Next is just one more question.
Number 3.
Yes, the last question.
Last question, come
Let's
on.
try for the topper.
Sir.
Wow, let me check the leaderboard quickly before ending. Wow, we have 3 winners here, children, and we have the names Nikki, Isika, and Aditi N.
Ishika number 1.
Thank you, children, for joining, and please join for classes and enjoy learning more. The 2-month course details will be shared in the group. Register right now, pay, talk to your parents. You can learn lots of Mandarin and speak to Miss Angela and become a panelist over here also. Thank you, children. Thank you, Miss Angela, for such a fabulous,
Thank you all for joining
class.
us.
And
Hope you like that. Okay, Swara has a
children,
question. Swara has been constantly texting. Tell me, Swara, please ask your question quickly. Can you please reply? Can you please reply? Swara is saying. So quickly ask so
you
that we
teach so
can
good.
find
I'll
out.
definitely buy the courses. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. What is the question she is giving, Swara? I cannot see the question.
Okay, now she says no question. Okay, I thought she had a question.
No problem. Bye, guys. Bye, miss. Because we